Hi everybody. So book group for week 4. This has been a really interesting exploration of a science fiction novel for me, because usually science fiction transports me into some kind of future. And I found, while reading A Stranger in a Strange Land, that I feel like I've been transported into the past, into 1961. The thing about this novel is it is actually very character focused. We've got Michael Valentine Smith, a human that was raised on Mars, brought back to Earth. So he's the stranger in the strange land, and the strange land is Earth. Now it is Earth of the future, but the world building surrounds Michael, and even though he's got extraordinary human abilities that the Martians were able to allow him to develop, latent abilities that are apparently in all of us, he's still very naive and young. So he's in the beginning of the book, we actually get a viewpoint of the nurse that attends to him. We get the viewpoint of a reporter that wants to expose the fact that they're going to try and squirrel him away for political reasons. And then we're introduced to a character, Jubal Hershaw, who's a rich older fella who has, a big house and resources to protect Michael. So we get the good portion of the first part of the middle is from Jubal's point of view. And so then we get this really good character development of Jubal. And like I say, I feel like I'm trapped in the past, though. The way he treats women is very 1960s. It's like, wow, that's eye-opening. Is that how guys really talk to women back then? Wow. But Jubal's still, he is what he is. So he's okay. Then as we move through the middle, we get to part 3 of the book. There's 5 parts actually. And part 3 switches to Michael. And we kind of jump ahead a bit. And so it feels really, it's not good, because we got attached to Jubal helping Michael, and now we're reading about Michael, and it's all in third person, which is fine. I don't mind third person. I know we talked a lot about first person points of view in young adult, but Harry Potter was third person. And in book 7 of Harry Potter, when Harry's going through the woods walking to his fate, it's riveting, just like first person would be. Like, you are right there with Harry in his head, even though it's written from third person. Anyhow, as soon as we leave Jubal's third person point of view, it just doesn't feel good. It's not good. I wouldn't want anyone to judge Robert Heinlein by this one, because it's character centric, and when we switch points of view, we lose that character connection. In part 4, we're back to Jubal, and it's like, yay, good, because Michael we didn't get to know him in the beginning, so even though the story's about him, which is kind of interesting. And then so once we're back with Jubal, I'm happy. Apparently Jubal is a reoccurring character that comes into Robert Heinlein's The Cat Who Walks Through Walls. So I'm looking forward to reading this one, because as flawed as Jubal is for his 1961 treatment of women, he's still an way more interesting character than the man from Mars, in my opinion. So that's really interesting. Like I say, third person isn't the problem. It's the changings of points of view that we lose closeness. And now that I'm in part 4, I'm glad we're back with Jubal. And then part 5 will be the end of the book. So thanks.